subscribers? How you doing? This is your boy Jared here for another video. A video in which you will witness and watch and like and subscribe. I don't know what kind of accent that is. Anyway, what's up guys? It's me, Jared again, and I'm making this video to follow up to my last video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it right there and down there in the description. So if you watched my last vlog, you know that I actually got a tattoo, my first tattoo at that. And I don't know if I portrayed it very well in the video, but I was actually really excited. You have no idea how long I have waited to get that tattoo. Now, despite that vlog being called Getting My First Tattoo, a remarkable portion of it was actually not about my tattoo. I didn't realize that until after the fact, you know, after I watched it, and I realized that only like, what, last 2-3 minutes of it were actually me getting the tattoo. But I was so excited that day that I wasn't able to really think straight because I was so excited. My mind was so caught up in the tattoo, I didn't really vlog too much that day. So I'm making this video to kind of follow up on the tattoo and actually talk more about the tattoo. Lola, what do you want of all times? One second. Stay. Looking at you, Lola. Stay. Now you get over here without messing up my meticulous setup. Is that a dead fly? That's a dead fly. It seems you have been defeated, Mr. Fly. Mr. Keep Me Awake at Night with your fucking buzzing. Look at this guy. I'm glad he's dead. So what better way to start this video off than to actually explain the whole meaning behind the tattoo, which I didn't actually explain. So this tattoo actually means a whole lot to me, actually. Now at first glance it's kind of silly. People are asking me like, why would you get Winnie the Pooh on your body? You know, it's kind of silly. Not exactly. I am the kind of person who kind of does their own thing without really caring what other people think. That's just how I am. But the whole idea and the symbolism behind the tattoo is actually pretty simple, but yeah, it signifies a lot with me. One, I guess, it has like a couple meanings. The first meaning is, well, when I was born, my grandmother, who has since passed, she gave me a Winnie the Pooh teddy bear when I was born, as I guess a gift to me and my mom when I was born. And to this day, I still, actually, you know what, hold on. Now this little guy is as old as I am, isn't that right?
Unhand me, you vile fiend.
Now, he's seen better days. He has, you know, some spots where his fur is coming off now, and actually, he doesn't smell that bad. Now, when I was little, from what my parents tell me, I would carry him everywhere I went. Like, I refused to go anywhere
without my little Winnie the Pooh.
But in all seriousness, he is like the pinnacle of my childhood. You know, I still to this day love Winnie the Pooh. I used to love the show when I was growing up. So this tattoo is actually just a remembrance of my grandmother. I also have the tattoo as a reminder to, I mean, if you know me personally or just through my vlogs, you know that I like to have fun. I like to be, not necessarily be childish in a bad way, but not be afraid to express my inner child. Case in point, I still have him, and I have no shame.
You better not be ashamed of owning me. Bitch.
So that's the origin of the actual tattoo. Now when I thought of the tattoo idea, I didn't want it to actually be like the actual character. I wanted something to kind of be more stylized. And as I was looking at different styles and types of tattoos, I stumbled upon like this hybrid, like geometric type watercolor type tattoos, and I thought that would be perfect. So at first, I know I mentioned at one point in my videos that two things I wanted for my tattoos was one, for all of them to have some sort of meaning, and two, I wanted to actually design all of them. And then I thought about it, and I haven't drawn anything in well over a year. And a friend of mine that I went to high school with, who was an incredible artist, I'll have a link to her social media down below if I can find it. So I asked if she can do the design for me, and she was really open to it. I told her what I wanted, so I gave her the design, and I asked her if she can do it for me. She was like, yeah, she was really into it. So I talked to her about what I wanted, and within probably like 2 hours, she actually finished it for me, like right on the dot. I was like, wow, that was really fast. And she came up with this. And I instantly fell in love with it. I was like, wow, this is exactly perfectly what I wanted, what I envisioned. So now that I have the design, I had to find a tattoo artist to go, you know, do the tattoo. So I went on the interwebs the vast expanse of knowledge that is the internet. So I looked on Instagram and just tried to find tattoo artists that were relatively near my area. And for those of you who don't know, I live in Massachusetts. Wonderful place. It's a wonderful place. After digging for a little while, I found an artist. Her name is Michelle Carter. I'll have a link to her social media down below. Some of her pieces were actually in the design that I kind of liked. Some of the pieces that she had done before were in the style that I wanted, you know, nice and watercolor and stuff like that. So I contacted her and she made a consultation for the week after. The consultation went pretty great. We talked about price and everything like that. And originally I wanted the tattoo on my forearm, but the way that the design was, she thought it would be better for it to actually fit on my shoulder, which I ended up getting it on there, and I actually am happy with where it was too. The consultation itself was probably not even 10 minutes. And after that, I made an appointment, and then we'll skip a few weeks. I didn't really need to request a day off work, but I wanted to anyway, just so I can mentally prepare myself for the whole day, and I wanted to vlog it too, and that's like 8 hours of wasted time. Well, not wasted time. So her tattoo shop is 1001 Trouble Studio. 1001 Tattoos. 1001 Troubles Tattoo Studio. Yeah, 1001 Troubles Tattoo Studio. Sorry. It's a nice little tattoo studio that was really nice. I liked the environment. Everyone was really nice. And the tattoo took, if I remember correctly, she said it was exactly like 3 hours. Now the pain really wasn't that bad, but I personally have somewhat of like a slightly higher than average pain tolerance. And of course, it was on a relatively easy spot from what I hear. And of course, everyone's different for pain threshold, but for me, it wasn't that bad. She was really nice. She was very engaging in conversation. We talked almost the whole time, even though I had Netflix going, but Alex was with me, as you saw. We talked about a lot of stuff. And at some point, we had almost like the whole shop just like coming in and out of the room, just talking and stuff like that. And they were all really cool. It was a really nice, friendly environment, which I really liked, and I'm definitely going back there for another tattoo.
Foreshadowing.
So after about 3 hours, the tattoo was finished, and I absolutely loved it. I still love it. I am so happy with how it came out. She did an absolutely awesome job. So Michelle, if you're watching this, thank you very much. I could not recommend the shop anymore. Very nice atmosphere. People are really nice. The tattoos that they do are very, very awesome. Now this isn't going to be an aftercare video just because there's plenty of videos on YouTube you can find that probably explain it way better than me, since this is just my first tattoo. But the aftercare was pretty easy. It's basically just making sure that the tattoo is clean at all times and not in a very bad environment. Obviously keep it out of the sun, but if you're gonna go outside and it's exposed, wear sunscreen, blah blah blah. You can find other videos. But the upkeep wasn't really that bad. It healed relatively fast. It was done through its like flaking stage after about a week or so. And it was only in the itching stage for maybe like 2 or 3 days, which isn't that bad. Of course, it's not a huge piece, so that might change depending on what kind of tattoo you get or how much detail is in it. But overall, the experience wasn't that unpleasant, and it was definitely worth it. Now, you must be asking, Jared, are you gonna get any more tattoos? The answer is yes. I'm getting way more tattoos. I just don't have a lot of money. But as I said in another video, I feel like I say that a lot. I do a lot of foreshadowing, don't I? I do plan on getting both my arms tattooed, like hopefully full sleeves. Now I'm starting to think that maybe this arm, which is where my first tattoo is, I'm thinking of getting this arm very colorful and stylized, a bunch of different random like styles of tattoo, like very cluttered. Well, not cluttered, but like in a good way. Just very colorful and just a bunch of random stuff that are all around. That's the idea. I might change my mind. And this arm, I feel like actually doing just one whole piece. So this might actually take a while for me to plan out. I do plan on having this tattoo being like a trash polka. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Pinterest. There's a lot of good examples on there. And I do plan on getting tattoos like everywhere else on my body. Eventually, I do want to get a neck tattoo, but that's definitely going to have to wait for a while just because I don't know what my career is going to be right now. I mean, so far, I really want to do hopefully YouTube and photography. That would be incredible. But that's a bit of a stretch, so I'm gonna wait until I actually get into my career and we'll take it from there. Well, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like it. If you didn't, well, please don't dislike it, please. And if you haven't already, you should subscribe for more videos like this and videos not like this, maybe.
Foreshadowing.
And I'll definitely make another video soon. So without dragging this video on too long, I'll see you guys in the next one.